and welcome to what I believe is going to be a great workout for you. Just recapping, remember the resistance band that I want you to wear over the diaphragm, which would be just above the waist on the lower edges of the ribs. Secondly, we're focusing quite a bit on expiration. You are welcome to replace any of our expiration with huffing, coughing, any deep breathing exercises if that's going to help you expectorate and get some phlegm out. And then on the topic of breathing, just be careful not to hyperventilate. If you do feel dizzy with any of the exercises that you are doing, just take a second, get your wind back before getting back to it. Great, let's start. So I want us to just become aware of our body's position in space. And I want you to really feel the resistance band around the ribs, and let's breathe into it. And out. Let's add some arms. And out. And let's add some knees. Lengthen up to the roof and out. We're going to turn the thorax as we inhale into the resistance bands and out, and the other side and out. Very good. Now I want you to watch me. We're going to start with a gentle squat. From there, lift the heels, keep on the toes, down onto the heels and up. Down. This should be a very effortless warming up exercise. Feel the arms gliding through space. Nice and loose movement. Soft shoulders. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. And let's get this in reverse. So as we go down, we're going to go onto our toes, up, then drop the heels, toes up and up. And onto the toes, drop the heels, heels up, and let's get up. Great. You might feel your calves burning a bit. Three more. And 2 more. Last one. Very good. Let's just stretch the calves out. Step forward. Heel flat and lean backwards. And up. And step forward, lean backward, heel towards the floor, and up. Very good. Now we're going to do a similar movement. The only difference is we're going to stay down in a semi-squat position. And for this, I'm going to bring my ottoman closer, just to make sure that I don't overuse the front parts of my thighs. So what I'm going to do is going to go down, aim for almost sitting, but I'm not sitting. From here, I'm just going to lift my heels, drop my heels, and then lift the left leg. Down and up. Now if you need to give yourself a bit of support, use both your hands on the weight-bearing leg as you lift the other one. Bend, up, bend, I don't want you to feel your knees. And you can add a bit of arm to this. Now let's inspire as we go up onto the toes and then out and in. You should feel a bit of a burn in your hamstrings and your buttocks by now. Three more. 2. Last one. And let's take a break. Great stuff. Just going to stretch the thighs out. Grab hold of your foot. Pull the heel towards your bum. Push the bum slightly forward. Keep it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's swap sides. Heel to the bum, like that. Heel to the bum. Push the bum forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Job well done. Now we're going to, just watch me first. We're going to go down, grab hold of the floor just lightly with your fingers, and we're going to transfer all the weight onto this leg. From there, we're going to lift that leg up, 2 and 3, and into a plie again. Good, I'm going to do the same to the right. Down into it, and 1, 2, 3, and up. As we go up, we're going to inhale, and throughout the movement, the rest of the movement, we're going to exhale. Very good. Now I want you to grow the toe and the leg to the opposite corner of the room, and really balance on the weight-bearing leg. And up, and you should feel the burn in the bum on both sides. If you find this, if you want something a bit more challenging, you can release the amount of support that you give yourself with the hands. Maybe just use the one hand, or take the hands away altogether. I, however, would only recommend that if you're really nice and strong on this weight-bearing leg. Two more on each side. Last set. Come on guys, you're doing great. And up we go. Well done. We're going to give this bum a bit of a stretch when we're going down to the mat just now. Right, similar movement. We're going to do the lunge. Hands there, and then lift up 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. Let's take the other leg. Lunge forward, lift, 2 and 3, and up. Brilliant. Once again, when we go into the lunge, we're going to do expiration. Ready? Let's give a crack at it. Really grow tall from your hip to your big toe. The hands should just be supporting you and balancing you. If you need a bit more help, you can lean into the hands a little bit more. Let's do 3 more. Two more. And last one. And up we go. Job well done. Let's do a quick stretch of the hamstrings. So I want us to squat a little bit with the right leg, and we're going to put the left leg forward. From here we're going to push the bum up and out, straighten the knee, and we should feel a nice stretch behind the left hamstring. And just rest in this position. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's change sides. Same story. Gentle squat on the left. Right leg goes forward, straight knee, bum up and out. And bend into a nice stretch behind the right thigh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up we go. Great stuff. Let's draw our mats closer. Good. So we're going to do a roll down. Now first I want us to reach up to the ceiling while inhaling. As we exhale, let's bring the hands and the arms shoulder height, and from here follow vertebra by vertebra while exhaling. And let's come up again. Up to the ceiling. Drop the arms to shoulder height. Follow vertebra by vertebra. And up we go. And out. Last one up. And this time we're going to stay down. Just hang there for a second. Now soften the knees and bring it down onto the mat. Good. From here, we're going to do rolling like a ball, which is actually quite a bit of fun. So I want you to keep the distance between your knees and your chest equal. And we're going to literally just grab hold of the knees, keeping that distance, and go backward and up. And exhale as we go down. last one. Good. And we stay there. Grab a pillow for your head. Very good. So let's start with the heels nice and close to the buttocks. And we're going to start with a bridge. So first of all, let's just really plant the heels into the mat. Breathe into the diaphragm and out. And as we go out, we're going to step through the heels, curl up the tailbone and lift vertebra by vertebra. And up we go. Keeping that there. And let's go down. Very good. Breathe in, and as we go up, we're going to exhale. And out. Let's take some arms along with the next one. And up with the arms to shoulder height and circle them back as we go down. Good. Now watch me for the next one. I'm going to get the balance there. Now transfer the weight onto the left and bring up a leg. Put the leg down and down we go. Load the arms up, arms a bit higher as the leg comes up, and back. Very good. And let's continue. You should not be putting any strain on the back whatsoever. So if need be, please put a pillow below your back to assist the spine. Or you can even use your hands to just assist you over here. And down. Okay. Good. For those of you that want to progress this, you can either, let's start with the one progression, which would be to literally just increase the distance from your heels to your bum. So I'm going to put them around there, and you'll feel the strain on a different place now. Good. Great stuff. And remember, if you go up, keep the bum as high as you can. Don't drop the pelvis. If this is straining your back, please don't continue. Rather bring your heels closer to your bum. Let's go for 4 more. Last 2. Last one. Great stuff. The second progression, let's bring the legs a little bit closer to the buttocks again. So we're going to just hold it a little bit longer and straighten the leg that's up in the air. So let's have a go at it. Reach for the ceiling, bend and down. Very good. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2. Last one. Great stuff. Let's just give the bum a bit of a stretch. And those hamstrings. Keep the one leg close to the body as you straighten the knee as far as you can comfortably go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's change over. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And put them down just for a second and relax. Great. We're going to continue with a bit of a hamstring challenge. So this time I want us to keep the heels quite far from the bum. We're going to do a bridge again and then lifting up to there. I want you now to just lift the heel of the one foot and roll it down again. And we're going to alternate. And you should feel it work in your calf and your hamstring. Now, as you lift the heel of the one, let's lift the toes of the other. And alternate there. Keeping the distance between the floor and your bum similar. Great stuff. Can we do for 10, 9, 8. Please provide some assistance with your hands or a pillow if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. You can take a rest if you want, otherwise go on with me. 10, 9, 8. Continue just when you feel ready to. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop down. Well done. Giving my hamstrings a bit of a stretch out. If you feel up to it, let's do one more set. You can also bring your heels a bit closer to the bum if you find this too challenging. If you don't find it challenging enough, take them even further away from your bum. Just the important part, no strain on the back. Great. So let's lift up, straight line from your knees to your shoulders, and let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down we go. Job well done. Great, let's do rolling like a ball again, and we're just going to go up from here. So small movements initially, keeping your chest and your knees the same distance apart as we go up. And up all the way. Let's get onto all fours, and we're just going to do some stretching of the calves. And other leg out. Let's alternate legs. So you put your right knee down as you stretch the left out on the toes. Straight knee. And 2 more. And last one. Great, just go back from there. We're going to give a nice stretch on the left side bun. So I've got my left side underneath. And let's move forward over that leg. And let's switch sides. Let's just keep it here for a second. Great. And let's come up via a roll up. Last deep breath in and out. Now we're going to sweep up and quickly go down, sweeping the floor with the tips of your fingers. And last one. Job well done.